Okay, blowing the saxophone then. That's always the first challenge of learning an instrument, is actually being able to get a sound out of it. So, you've got your mouthpiece that looks like this, okay? Now, I've got it nice and easy because I've just got one screw on my ligature here. Okay, so when you take your reed off and put it back on, it should go level with the top of your mouthpiece, okay? Just like that. So it's nice and level. Okay, kind of level that. Okay, put your ligature on, tighten it up, not too tight, especially if you've got a 2-screw ligature. Okay, not too tight or it'll make a squeaky sound. So that's how you put that on. So make sure it's nice and level. Yep, that's level. Okay, nice and straight. So, to blow it, if you put too much in your mouth, it'll sound like this. Not be a very nice sound. Okay, it's just like blowing a party, whatever they call them. You get parties that you blow. That's too much. Okay, if you put too little in your mouth, you can't get sound out. It's impossible, no matter how good you are at blowing the saxophone. Okay, so not too much, not too little. Take the mouthpiece. Best way to start is just with the mouthpiece. Place it on your bottom lip. Okay, not too far, remember, just about that way, that amount. Put it on the bottom of your lip and just curl your bottom lip under just slightly, or over just slightly. Okay, not too far, so it's not like that, because that will not make a nice sound. Again, okay, so just a little bit under. Try and tighten your cheeks up. And when you're blowing, control the sound. Try and control the sound, don't do that, okay, unless you really just can't get the sound out for a first go. Okay, so as you can see my dimples. So tighten the sound up with your cheeks there. Okay, and just practice blowing on this. Once you get that, then move on to putting it with your full saxophone. Okay, so that goes on there. Now, depending on how far you push that on, depends on the tuning. Okay, so if you push it too far on, it's out of tune. If you leave it too far off like that, it will be out of tune also. Okay, so it might not work with me, but see how it's changed the sound, just how much I've pushed it on. Okay, so make sure it's on sort of that much, not too much, not too little. Okay, depending on how you blow. So to hold the saxophone, I'll just back up a bit here. This is your right hand, if you didn't know. Your thumb of your right hand goes underneath there. Okay, and that. The first thing to do is put your strap tight. Your strap on, so especially if you're only little and you're not very strong with your hands. Okay, so that goes under there. This hand, which is your left hand, goes on the black dot, or whatever colour it may be, at the back there. Okay, so that's how that is. Your strap is very important. If it's too untight, you'll be leaning over, and you see a lot of beginner children doing that, leaning into it. Should be able to look straight ahead. So that is wrong, because it can't hit my mouth. Okay, so I need to pull my strap up, and this is where a lot of people struggle. So you pull the bottom bit, if you can see that, pull the bottom bit down, and this black tag up. So pull half of the strap down, and the black tag up like that. Okay, so it goes like that. Okay, and then finally, make sure it's level with your mouth so you can look straight forward. If it's not, then obviously it's not right. Okay, try not to hit yourself in the mouth when you're putting it down. And then practice what I say, not too much in your mouth or it'll sound like this, which is a very nice sound, and not too little or it'll sound like pretty much nothing. Okay, so halfway, drop it on your lip, curl your lip just under slightly. Okay, and then practice with your thumb resting there and just no fingers, just to start off with. Okay, make sure your back's straight. Okay, mine's not very straight because I've been playing saxophone for 20 years. Okay, so make sure your back, you've got a nice posture. Okay, you're not curling over like this. So, and just as you're learning, as you're starting to learn, before you get any music, make sure you can blow it properly. Okay, so just aim for a nice sound, like I said, not a big beginner sound where you're going. Okay, try as hard as you can to get a nice sound. It's not easy to start with, but that's what you need to practice. Okay, so like I said, before you get any music, make sure you're aiming for a nice sound, and always listen to what you say, how you sound. Okay, because that's really important. Make sure you listen to how it sounds. Okay, and that's really the basics of how to blow a saxophone.